And it's actually working now where I can see the comments again.
I'll look back on this and be like, what were we doing?
Hey!
What?
There's someone on the...
Hey, your Minnie Mouse onesie.
Over there. We're watching old videos on my channel. We got bored.
I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just looking my clothes.
What the hell's up with Anastasia?
I don't know. I'm scared of what this is.
What'd it say?
Christmas Eve.
Oh boy. There's two people and you gotta fight. What would you think of for Christmas?
Copyright. I know what I won't watch.
Oh,
It's not what you think.
introducing files.
Hey,
Everybody left.
got boring for him.
Oops.
So that I will call ourselves to do the interview with him. Or he can introduce himself to. So what's up disgusting?
I wonder what. I forgot what his voice even sounded like. Oh, hi.
Hello. What?
I forgot what account we were on there. Like, I forgot what account I was on YouTube. I was switching back and forth.
That was loud. Okay, so the video I just did is uploading right now. So, and I'm already recording this one.
We usually made this before.
If I got a chance to talk to him again, I probably would. So I created a crop top tank top thing because I didn't like the tank top. Didn't like the actual tank top.
Do you ever feel like breaking the...
Copyright. I'm just gonna mute that while I play 10 minutes. I did a pink tank top for her. Same thing like this.
I'm lazy. Oh no, I cried with this one because of a picture.
What picture?
I think it was this one.
I'm missing, to be honest.
Ow.
Looks so much taller on video.
For real. I have to put some set.
I remember that spot.
Oh Lord.
That was Charles. And him again. I'm
I
going
mean-
to the gainer.
I miss the pool so much. That's the one I cried about.
I don't miss Charles. What's going on? You'll recognize the voice in the background of this.
Okay.
And it's no guy either.
I'll be Taka.
Mm-mm.
Desiree.
I'll just wait for it. You'll recognize the laugh in it. That was so bad.
Just waiting for it to break.
It never broke. My dad took it from me to use it in the floor. That was a really bad car. I don't think I ever talked to her after this video.
Oh my god, is that Timothy's little sister?
You don't recognize the laugh?
Not really.
Danielle?
Now I do. Phil. Don't May hate her?
Who, Danielle?
Yeah,
I think.
I think. Oh god.
Let's watch some. No one to get us laughing.
Oh god. At people's.
Oh god. Oh god, this should be funny. No copyright. Good.
No, just jump. No, put your butt in it. All right, 90.
Oh, cute.
So this is my outfit. Crop top, leggings, not leggings, jeans. Yeah. Oh god. He just laid down. I want to do that.
Why not see?
If you've seen my like recent videos, 2 of them about reading a paper, as you tell, I am doing way better. If you don't mind that. So yeah.
That 10,000 when we win the video thing. Don't be thinking you get part of it. Just get closer to the grass. Everybody bite it and all.
Copyright. He's no. Or break it.
Pay $10. If you don't do the challenge, you got to pay $100 for my charity.
Oh no.
Ow. Let it go. You're not daring. Oh, God damn. I hurt. I hurt. I hurt. Oh no. Break.
He about had it.
Good.
That's bots. Swear I'm not this mean in person.
I swear I don't smoke. Oh.
It's next to a weed. Oh no.
Which one's gonna fail?
I'm trying to guess the one that Nope.
He's like, bye. He fell through the freaking stage.
It's like I'm just gonna go into here. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was gonna happen with him.
No. Oh, you did that to me. I know the pain.
I still landed on the ceiling fan. He's gonna fall.
Can you go with it? This is in
Cheeks. He acts like nothing happened.
Ah,
Okay, it falls in, okay? Can you do that? You wanna try that?
that'd suck. Where's pants coming from? Poor people.
All right, tell me when you're. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, I love that one. Oh my god.
He didn't like him.
I wouldn't have either.
Yeah. Do those push-ups. 1, 2.
Salima. It's a llama.
That's a camel.
I've just seen its mouth.
Uh-oh. You got this. No, you don't.
The dog's like, I'm coming to help.
Nope. It can't end well.
Ooch.
You let go. That was his fault.
That's me when I give up on life. Daggone thing's dragging him.
Like cold.
He don't want to see that anymore.
That'd be you.
Probably.
And that's me.
So, oh God. Oh, lady, watch what you're doing.
Okay, you got it, girl. Yeah.
I'll be back.
I can't eat them hot candy cupcakes. They don't agree with my stomach.
Eat them all now. Ready? Eat those two. Okay.
So you put that on the freezer, they didn't push to that one?
I'll put this on there. Why do you think I just gave up with them?
I'm such a smart child. That's not fair. He gets all the nice food. Junk food. No, I ain't eating no more Twinkies with this name. What is that? Chicken nuggets? Is that my bag in here? Yes. I might be on your chicken nuggets. He's trying to take them. What? They picked these up for me because you don't let me have any of your food, so you're not allowed to have any of mine, you goddamn fat freak. You heard me. I didn't. Shit. I don't know. That's not even fair. I'm looking at that damn cheese puff off the heart. I'm gonna look at it now. Apple juice, I've seen it. Oh, it's open. Found it. That's open. What is apple juice? Throw it away. There's my apple juice. There you go. This is my apple juice. Thank you. Did you go in bed? She's hiding Twinkies. What are you doing? I was scared to fix it. I was here about the streets and stuff. It's all good now. It's good. It's good potato. It's okay. Hold you like that. I'm just like, you're gonna hold me, hold my hands above my head. Oh, you still there, breathing. That's not very good. They just not use. I think they like see my struggle. I think Ricky just puts that out there and tells people not to eat it. Just to- He don't care for me. No, man. Every now he'll let me eat something. I'm not just getting your stuff then. I found that out that was in the fridge hotel, so there's another one right like pulled up in there. I see that I was gonna ask about. Two of these in the deep freezer said they can get cold. Quick. That way we both have a really cool mom. I'd say maybe. Well, you know, because she didn't have the COVID and I'm out of the open as soon as you walk in the door. And then it's hard. A brand new house. She got them rules. She got no way. No, but I said about one of my food. What? Huh? I don't know what you would do. Or lost eggnog. They can't get them out. The Lord force them. So, also, like, straight on. I went down. She crazy. I mean, if they didn't know, I don't know it. I thought I had another one. It's just big old family. I don't know if we can eat them all the time. You know how to fix it? I don't ever do. Huh? You saw it. Which one? First one? Right. No, it looks like I want to do it. I know you probably want sugar. No, I don't want you. Okay, well that's what when you first see it, my first marks born or the new. You know what it did once? I took all these news and me. Don't know about anybody else, but mac and cheese is way better when you put it over. Makes me can't eat it like that. Makes me sick. Makes it creamy. My aunt fixed it like that last time I was down there. I was sick. The only reason I started eating like this is because of James. And Jacob, he said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I don't feel good." He said, "Well, that's your problem." I said, "You don't have to." Shit. You
I don't know how much Kim to put in that. But we don't know. Yeah, I know what we're having tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
You know, you got lit.
I'm gonna say cappuccinos. There's some. He's fucking out of it.
Huh?
He's fucking out of it. Oh, that live's still going. I thought I could shut my water really well.
There's still 4 people on here.
They waited that long.
We're
Like-
back.
I'm not fucking coffee.
Yeah. Yell it.
Yeah, we're finally back.
Oh, that was 7. Hey, y'all. Oh, I look so oily. Ew. Sorry, my kitchen's like really hot. Also, I'm really in love with this shirt right now. This is her pink one. I made that.
I was like, well, I'm getting flashed. Too bad.
They wish. Amanda? Sorry, I make people laugh. I got mac and cheese.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I only had one little bowl left, so we're fixing a whole box of it. Cause who don't like mac and cheese?
People that's lactose intolerant.
That's their problem. They can just eat the noodle.
That would be nasty. Why did I get up like that?
This happened about 6 years ago in the early hours of my 20th birthday.
Okay, so we was watching this TikToker earlier, and because we was just watching random TikToks
The
on.
one that grabs her titties.
Yes, hold on. And so we decided to just watch random videos of hers, like her actual channel. I'm not saying names. But she sat there in her videos doing hauls going.
Yeah, she was on that,
And then
I was like,
she tripped over a box.
she stands up to show the freaking dress, and she goes, boom. I was like, and do it again. I didn't
And
like
at
it.
the time, weighed about 210 pounds. By nature, I'm an
Yes.
extremely cautious individual. Also,
More scary stories. They're not really scary, they're just interesting to listen to.
I was looking at the dark web there earlier.
We get back in here, 3 people left. Wait, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
They don't like us no more. I got 4 loyal people. That's good enough. The bonding.
I'm trying to get up on top. So just keep an eye on that.
Somebody joined.
Huh?
Somebody joined. It's 5 now.
Just keep an eye on that. Because it's up on high right now.
Cool this off if you don't mind. I put the shit on my phone. Somebody else joined. There's 6. Boy, you bastard.
Check the pops in the deep freezer.
This thing in my body. Where'd you put them? Oh. They're kind of cold.
Not cold enough.
Huh?
Not cold enough.
Yeah.
I don't know about you all, but when I drink a pop or something, it has to be like ice cold. Not frozen, but ice cold. Literally. I can't stand hot pop or drinks. Even though I've been drinking on this Bang. I'm not sponsored, so yeah. I would like those famous YouTubers that say they're not sponsored and covered up. But yeah, I'm gonna give a free shout out to Bang. Sponsor me. It's hot right now, but you know it's
I
okay.
stared at my great computer.
There's steam.
Go ahead and pour the noodles in. Turn it down to medium high. I'm gonna teach you how to cook.
That's how that garbage can work.
Yeah,
I got bloody.
medium high.
Shut up. I don't want to work the stove. But I'll figure it out.
I'm teaching you how to cook. I know how to cook a little bit. Thanks to Miss West.
I was going to take that class this year, but you know, Corona.
And then Piates now.
My eyes felt heavy, and my
I'll teach you how to
fingers
cook
trembled
someday.
nervously with each key press.
I need to get started to make a crepe. I'm gonna teach you how to make a crepe.
During which time 28 players had died. I don't want to die.
Especially with
Units to make
Nutella
into
and
the
then
chat.
bananas
I'm
and
not so sure
Nutella
you
and
will.
then
There's
powdered
only
sugar.
the 2 of us left. I can't keep this up
You
much
won't say
longer.
after trying the crepe with it. Because I got powdered sugar and bananas on it.
The game had seen
Why do you gotta
just
go?
a competition to see who could stay awake the longest, and
Probably
the
have to go to
winner would
bed.
receive enough money to
I want
last
to
a
move kids out
lifetime.
of bedtime.
For
No
someone like
offense.
myself, without a social life nor a job to attend, it was the
The daughter,
perfect
he has a lady
opportunity.
friend waiting.
30 players had received an invitation,
Somebody else joined.
all active
just left.
participants of an international
Looked
dark
at me and they
web
was like,
forum.
bye.
We were just required to fill in some necessary
Well, they seen that on my
information,
face and I'm like, nope.
including a Bitcoin wallet to where the money would be sent.
That's
After
just sun
clicking submit,
blisters.
I was given a time and
They're
a
doing.
list
Yeah, I
of
got one
simple
there.
rules to follow.
Got one on my back and I got
Number
2 on
Both your
here.
web camera and microphone must be activated for the entire duration of the competition. Number 2, there won't be any bathroom breaks. Plan accordingly. Number 3, you're not allowed to seek out the physical location of the other contestants. Number 4, there can only be one winner. As I eagerly waited for the first bit of excitement I'd seen in months, I had stocked up on the necessary supplies, mostly energy drinks, snacks, and a bucket. Once the time of the competition started, I clicked the provided link. I was faced with a
But
blank
just
screen
mad.
consisting
I'm
of
about to
30 names and the
Watch
chat
is probably
box.
gonna get over
I
1,000
gained
views of
access
just
to
us
each of the
sitting here.
competitors' camera feeds
Because all my other
by
ones,
clicking
I
on
put
the
on
username,
board and it got how
but the
many
chat
views?
itself was
30K?
below.
I don't know.
I guess no one here speaks English. Insomnia90 said.
Well, if you're gonna
Few of the
watch it,
participants
then you might as
responded
well
in
like
broken
it.
sentences. It seemed that out of the 30 members of the chat, only myself and Insomnia9 were native speakers. 2 days went by in the blink of an eye, and 7 players had already left the game in silence. I spent most of my time watching movies and chatting to Insomnia90, who I'd come to know as Lewis. He was a Canadian university student on break, bored out of his mind. Hey,
That
check
person
out
is still
Jeremy
on
Guy.
here. They
He's
just
about to pass
removed
out,
their
Lewis
message.
said. I clicked on his username. It would be the first participant we'd actually see falling asleep. His eyes were already half closed, and his body shifted towards the edge of his chair. We chuckled at the guy as we got one step closer to victory. Not long after, his consciousness wandered off the edge, and he fell into a deep pit of sleep. Only a second passed before his eyes shot back open in a horrified panic as he clutched his ears and screamed in agony. His body started twitching uncontrollably in all the wrong directions, and blood poured from his nose.
That's because of
and ears.
seizures.
It looked as if his brain had been scrambled to pieces inside his own head. Within a minute, he fell over, dead, his face softly resting on the keyboard. "What the was that?" I asked.
Well,
"Speed
duh, it's YouTube.
Lewis replied. "Check the Swedish one," I said. Sure enough, he had drifted off no more than a minute earlier. Suddenly, his eyes shot open, and he seized just like the German had before him. Another minute, and he just added to the rapidly growing pile of corpses. No sooner had they decided to run before they dropped dead on the floor. Oh God, we're gonna die, aren't we?" Lewis said. "I guess only the winner survives," I typed back. 3 days passed. During that time, we made numerous attempts at contacting the outside world. Phone calls, emails, messages. They were all blocked. Lewis and I were the only players left, keeping each other awake as we searched in despair for a way out. I already ran out of supplies, so if sleep deprivation didn't get me, dehydration would. Then I noticed that Lewis hadn't spoken in a few minutes. "Lewis, no, wait!" I called out to no avail. He had already died. As he left the game, I was declared the winner. 29 people had died, and I was gifted an unfathomable amount of cash. Since then, I have been searching for Lewis's family. Even if they weren't close, I want them to know that he was a good person up until the end. I'm so sorry. I wish it had been me. My dad was the greatest man I ever knew. He never shied away from helping others and always offered an ear when people.
That part's way too small. Oh, that part's too small. How am I supposed to hide? The other way. Got me some water. Would you? Wait, I got this. Got it. Oh, it's painful. This. I have to add more water anyway. Huh? How do you make it? Do not. Why add too much water? Ow. Did someone comment?
It's the same one. He said, "Do you plan on making any vids in future? I haven't seen a vid from you in a long time. I've been subscribed for a while now. You walked away. Good luck. It's late."
Actually, I have uploaded a few videos not that long ago. I'm sorry, I haven't uploaded a lot. It's because I've been busy, things been happening in my life, and yeah. And I needed a break from YouTube to help my mental health and everything, so yeah.
I'll put the headphones back in the thing so I can hear him if he wakes up.
I'm sorry. I will be uploading more.
Needed to talk. When he was taken
But how
away
you
from
walk back
us
and
at
forth
the
to
young
check on
age of 41, it destroyed my family. Last week, I spoke to him again, and now I wish I hadn't. I'll be the first to admit, the deep web always scared me. I expected some illegal set of websites for drugs, weapons, and human trafficking. In reality, it's little more than a bunch of obscure
I'm guessing me and her is
forums
pulling an
sprinkled with
all-nighter,
occasional leaked
so we can
email
actually wake up and go to this place called
Every now and then,
tomorrow.
you might be lucky enough to find a gold nugget in the stream of useless shit. Or anything like me, you might even enjoy the futile search. The one time I actually stumbled across something worthwhile, it scarred me for life. It was a page called Mortex, a forum with thousands of active users, all seeming to search for specific people. Looking for Jack Glover, 1956 to 2003, passed from pancreatic cancer.
Is it
The
working?
top thread said. It was an odd task,
There
searching
it
for
goes.
someone that had died so long ago. I presumed they were distant relatives looking for a gravestone. But
This spot
once
there,
I
he was
browsed
bugging
through
me.
the comments, it piqued my curiosity.
You have OCD, don't you?
It was odd.
I'm guessing
searching
I
for
do.
someone
I probably
that
know a lot of
died
things I don't
so
know
long
about.
ago.
I figured out I had
they were trying to
OCD
find
after I
lost
turned
family
60.
member's grave or something. Another thread read, "Oh my God, Hannah, I can't believe you found me."
I know.
At that
Go ahead and
moment,
back that up.
I figured it was some sort of role-play forum. Each thread followed the same formula, someone seeking to speak with lost loved ones. Despite my instincts saying it was all make-believe, I decided to post my own search. Looking for Clark Henderson, 1969 to 2010, passed from cardiac arrest. That was the name of my dad. He was the one person I'd give anything to see again after he unexpectedly died from a heart attack. To my surprise, I only had to wait a couple of minutes before someone left a comment.
It's not Taylor.
Henry, it said, along with my voice chat invitation. My hands shook so much that I could barely deactivate the menu. Before long, I was connected, and an all too familiar voice called my name. Henry, it's really you, isn't it? It was bullshit. It had to be. Yet the voice I heard really belonged to my dead father.
Guess you liked it.
Dad,
Yeah.
how is this?
I think
I
I
stopped
only got
dead in
OCD
my
with certain
tracks.
things.
I love you
Like
so
my
much,
room, it don't
Henry,
bother
and
me.
I'm sorry for
Unless I
leaving
get
you.
aggravated a
I
day.
should have gotten my heart checked, but
Something gets in my
I
way.
just didn't know. I felt fine up till the moment I died. It's not your fault, but how do I know this is real? How do I know it's really you? When you were 3, you
Shit, I
attempted to
moved
make
and the
dinner.
phone started
Did you
charging.
know about the concept of pots and pans?
I moved
and
and the
just
phone
threw the
started
vegetables directly on
Which
the
one?
stove.
That was 7.
He chuckled, cutting the story short. Right, just as I'd forgotten about that, I said. You almost burned the house down, he continued. I've tried to tell people this story before, but you made me swear an oath of secrecy. I felt myself tearing up just by the sound of his voice. Unfortunately, curiosity overwhelmed my sense of nostalgia. I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin, I said as 1,000 thoughts ran through
I
my mind.
recognize that name.
Then it hit me.
I
The
recognize
situation
this
didn't
name.
just entail my personal quarrels with life. No, it was so much bigger. I could ask any question about what came after death. After much contemplation, I finally landed on a simple yet horrifying question. Dad, where are you? I asked. Henry, please, don't. He trailed off. Don't what? I replied. They don't like
Shit,
it when
do
you
you have
ask.
nail
I can't.
clippers?
You asked me this
He
before.
froze. I should have stopped then and there,
I did.
but I couldn't. I just need to
That's
know
because
what
first
comes
day you
after,
came when you put
please,
nails on.
I said. My dad paused. Henry, I'm sorry. Sorry about what? I asked. Heaven, hell, it's not real. This place, whatever it is, it's not what I thought. We're just spark parts waiting to be. Our voice channel cut out, and my dad's voice vanished. I tried to call him back. I tried to message. I even attempted to make a new thread, but he was just gone. Before I spoke to him, I was never afraid of death. Now that I've heard the fear in the voice of my dead father, I am terrified. When people want digital footprints to be scoured away clean and then replaced by other preferable images, that's when I get the call. I was once hired by an oil sheik to replace several faces on an embassy security feed to hide their involvement in the assassination of a journalist. Remember the two women who contaminated and killed the North Korean madman's half-brother in the airport? Those women were originally a pair of North Korean goons to take the fall. My ethics are porous, and my greed is insatiable. In October of last year, I was hired to deepfake some footage. A Black Ops team had infiltrated a top-secret lab in China and stolen some highly virulent bioweapon. The lab itself wasn't the problem. The team consisted of professional ghosts, entering
not that
and
much.
exiting
Fuck off.
like invisible ninjas.
Let's stick into the
Not a
scissors.
trace left behind in the lab's hardwired net. But then the team leader did something so stupid, so outside his mission scope, that I was brought in for damage control before any possible leaks caused a tsunami of geopolitical fallout. He met in Shanghai the following day at the Ritz-Carlton with somebody well known in the world of presidential politics. This figure, traveling under the name Randall Mariani, is a former NYC mayor who now pursues shadow diplomacy for the current administration. Anyway, this guy was caught on security cameras in the lobby exchanging envelopes with the leader of the infiltration team. I was hired that night by a shell company operating out of the Cayman Islands that goes by the name of DeluxeDeepFake.com. They wanted every piece of digital evidence tying these two people together to be deep-faked, replacing the former NYC mayor with the son of the president's political opponent in the upcoming election. It left a bad taste in my mouth, but the money being thrown at me was enough to buy mouthwash in industrial-sized drums. However, that money never came through, because the moment I finished my deepfake, my computer suddenly fried. From motherboard to monitor, dead. Then the power to my house was cut. Then the guys in black, those same invisible ninjas that hit the Chinese lab, came busting through my windows. I'm alive because I work in a basement with an escape hatch. I snuck away. Now I live day by day, constantly looking over my shoulder. Coronavirus is spreading throughout the world. Someday I'll get back online and reverse my deep fake. The world needs to know. Thanks for watching. You can watch a similar video here. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more videos. wasn't at a haunted house or anything, but it happened while I was delivering pizzas. I have no belief in the paranormal, nor any spirituality for that matter. Anyways, I was delivering pizzas because I work for a pizza chain. It was about 9 at night with almost a full moon out. It was dark, but I could still see a good 20 feet in any direction. So I bring the pizza to the door, everything goes normally, and I start to head back to my car. At about that time, I hear a noise like the plastic wheels of a big wheel or something of that nature going down the road a good 50 feet from me. My first thought was, why would a parent let their child play outside this late? As I look over, all I see is a faint orange light above where I hear this noise. Not thinking too much of it, I get in my car and back out of the driveway. As my headlights reach where the light is, I see the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. There's like this midget thing just staring off into the woods. The best way I can describe it is it was like it was made of scribbles, like a moving drawing of sorts, but the lines were really jumpy and weren't contained. I had my headlights on this thing for about 5 seconds before it noticed me. As soon as it notices my car, it makes an all-out sprint to where I'm sitting. I sat there frozen as this thing sprinted at me. It got about a foot to my car and then disappeared. As soon as it disappeared, my car died and my headlights cut out. I sat there for a good and I didn't see anything there. I turned my car back on and got the hell out of there. This is the first time I've told this story and still have absolutely no idea what it was. I am a firm skeptic, but this baffles me. My childhood home was haunted. I grew up in an emotional place. My mom had narcissistic personality disorder, and my sister had been diagnosed with bipolar and meth-induced psychosis. I was abused, neglected, and stressed out. So maybe negative energy draws demons, or maybe I was crazy at the time. My dog would often bark at the Ouija board. I'd often wake up hearing music and conversation in the living room, only to find that there wasn't anyone there. Very often, I would hear a baby cry and be too terrified to investigate. One day, I had some friends over. I told them the place was haunted, and one of them said, "Let's call the devil." Before I even had a chance to respond, an unbelievably loud and guttural growl came from my television set. The girl who wanted to call the devil pissed herself and never came back to my house again. Other friends would often see large birds flying over my house at night. I only had one friend brave enough to stay with me, even after having witnessed some of this. Well, the most terrifying part of this story happened when I was home alone very late one night. I was talking on the phone with my brave friend when I suddenly felt sick.
There's only
I
two
saw
people
my
on there.
recently deceased grandma's reflection
It's
in
not
the
as good as
glass
I want
of
them
the
to
back
be.
door.
It's good
I was
enough.
very scared and frankly upset. It looked like her, but it wasn't.
If you hear like a
I went to my
TV, that's
bedroom and
not fun.
began to hear scraping, like knuckles dragging on the walls. It was circling the
Don't you
entire
hate it
bedroom,
when you get
going round
little tiny
and
bumps on the
round,
inside of your
faster
finger and
and
it itches?
faster. My friend offered to come over, and I said yes,
It's
please.
good.
By this point,
I
was
know how to
crying.
fix food.
Just as he got to the front door,
Sometimes.
he described hearing
Depends if I made it
footsteps
before or
and
not.
seeing rocks moving in the front yard, but no one was there.
You always the whole thing, won't you?
As I went to grab the door to open it, My hairbrush flew directly at my face.
I'm good.
Everything went
I'm
silent
good.
after that. I tried to go to my friend's house as much as
It's far
possible
away.
after
Like,
that
why you still
incident.
up? You need to eat.
As I got
I'm playing a
older,
game and I'm
things
loud.
did calm down,
Bitch.
but I still had a terrible sense of dread, anger, and sadness. My life didn't really start until I got into a happier home and stopped talking to my mom and sister.
We'll
So,
be back on
maybe
later
I
if we're
was
still up, which
crazy,
possibly we will, because we're
but my
both.
friends
we're really not
saw
tired.
things too.
I was, but then I got woken up because I was cooking. And
It
now we
was
got
15,
and now she got a whole
and
bowl
I
of
thought
macaroni
I
out there.
was old enough
Right
for
there.
war. The law didn't matter to me, not when
I
it came
fixed some
to
good
playing for a
macaroni.
country. So I lied. I lied my pretty little face off until they let me get on that dirty bus and go to the camp. I remember chuckling to myself.
Don't want me my finger
In my
itches.
head, I was as ready as
Okay.
any of the other
We'll
men
be back later.
for what was to come.
Yeah.
I had my first panic